Hey, welcome to Brutally Delicious. I'm Bruce Moore.
I'm Todd from Psycroptic.
I'm Jason from Psycroptic. Delayed reaction there.
Delayed reaction. Jason, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
Trying to make this thing happen. I think we were saying, what, like 8 years?
Well, I remember it was when we were just releasing the Inherited Repression when you first emailed me about it. I was like, yeah, it sounds like a fucking great idea. And then I didn't do anything about it.
And then I may or may not have followed up quite a few times, probably.
Yeah, you did. Right. You did. And then on the boat as well.
Right.
When we did 70,000 tons and you interviewed us on there.
I'm relentless.
We spoke about it and I was like, fuck yeah, sounds great. And then Todd hits me up yesterday. We're going to do a cooking show tomorrow.
Well, I was actually surprised because, like, out of the clear blue, I don't know when you said that, like, in the middle of the night, I woke up one morning and there was like, hey, you still want to do this cooking thing?
I get a million emails, and this woman named Ebony who does PR for Prosthetic Records.
Yeah.
I think she sent it to Dave. Dave sent it to me. I'm like, what is this fucking email about prosthetic? I can say that, right?
Oh, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah. And I don't know. And a lot of times, press is just like some annoying guy who wants to take photos at a show.
And I may or may not be that annoying guy.
I just hadn't even read it. So when I finally did it, I was like, all right, this actually sounds like kind of rad. Maybe we should do this.
Right.
And when I mentioned it to Pepe, he goes, fuck, is that Bruce Moore? And I got actually, yeah, it is.
Which is also funny because, I mean, you're like, we were just talking about, you're from completely around the world. Like, would you say almost Antarctica?
It's close, yeah.
So, well, anyway, here we are in Richmond, and we're going to make something really bizarre and fucked up. I think it's Brie grilled cheese with raspberries and chocolate.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be satanic.
Yeah, we're all about the sweets.
I know you guys you said you're finishing up the tour here. How's it been going so far?
It's been sick. It's been really good. I think Denver was the #1 show.
By far the best show.
Really?
Yeah, that was, it was Denver on 420 on tour with a band called Cannabis Corpse.
Oh, yeah.
On a Saturday.
On a Saturday night.
Right.
Yeah, Richmond band, local guys. So
so
that was wild.
That was like next level how good that was. The rest of the shows, I think, the best we did were Brooklyn was great.
You played like St. Vitus or something?
No, we played a place called Gold Sounds. It's a place that I think it's just somewhere in Greenpoint.
Everyone we mentioned it to is like, I never heard of it.
I'm from up there, but I never heard of it either.
Yeah.
My memory is shit. What are some other good shows on this tour? Riot Room in Kansas City was great. LA was great.
As always.
There was a couple surprising good ones. Minneapolis on a Wednesday was smashing. Yeah, what I've been noticing on this tour is that the show turnouts aren't massive by any stretch, but the fans that come out, they show up early, they stay to the very end, and they're just mega fans.
And in the end, that's what you want. I mean, those are the hardcore fans that are buying the merch. And
So,
well, I think on this tour, it's been like, often you get a lot of people that come to the shows and they're like, oh, I only heard of you guys last week or something. Right. I saw the poster and I checked you guys out and I thought I'd come and see it. But most of the people on this like, oh, I've been following you since Observant, or people like, oh, since the first album, and long time fans,
right?
Super fans, and it's fucking great.
That's awesome. How does it make you feel when the energy and the emotion that you put into your records in Tasmania, wherever you are, come to life in front of crowds like that? Is that like the ultimate?
Yeah, it is the ultimate, really. I mean, and this, I've always said this, I'd rather play a small venue where it's packed in, and a low stage, crowds here,
Right.
Just the energy in the rooms just...
It brings out this fucking teenager in you.
Yeah. That's the best way to put it, I reckon. Yeah.
And also, I think that all of us, at the end of the day, are after that same like high that you get from like a tight-knit, close, intimate show where it gets a bit rowdy and you get like a proper response to it.
You do. I mean, you do the big European festivals and stuff. I mean, it's great playing to...
But you're like 40 feet to the crowd.
Exactly.
Like the barriers and stuff.
Like when we played Download in Australia last year. I mean, that was... 5,000 people we played in front of there, which was sick.
It's sick.
It's great, but
totally different vibe.
Yeah, I mean, you're on a stage that's fucking ginormous. We're used to being like right next to each other, crowd right here.
Right.
But me and Todd are like 4 meters from each other, and then the crowd. You're on a stage that's fucking ginormous high.
Right.
And then you got the crowd barrier. That's like you need fucking binoculars to see the front row. You know
feel
what I mean?
disconnected from the crowd.
Yeah,
you almost feel disconnected from each other.
Right, that's what he's saying, because you're so far away.
You
Way back there,
you feel like you consciously have to think about what you're doing. Almost is the way I'd put it. Like when you're in a tight knit crowd, it just takes over. You know,
Right.
shit just happens. But when you're on that, you still got your logical thought process. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Dude, I hear you.
Yeah.
Do you
Second
find-
nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you find you have to prepare different for different? So if you know you're playing download, do you prepare or get yourself set up differently, or is it a show?
I think
Not really.
we're pretty consistent with like. I mean, going into the mentality of it, we don't ever have to discuss anything different ever.
No.
Just get up and play.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how else it would affect you, but we have the same game plan no matter what.
Okay.
It's very routine, you know.
Download was the funny one though, because it was fucking pissing with rain all morning. Yeah. We're thinking, fuck, is this show even gonna happen? Like, it was torrential storms.
Those people are out there in the mud thrashing, right?
No, there was no one. No one in front. We were
meant to go on in like 40 minutes or something crazy like that.
Yeah, the band before us was playing, and there was like 10 people.
Oh man!
And they were one of those bands that, forgive me for making fun of another band on video, but they would have won some battle of the bands to get the opening spot on this stage.
Yeah.
And we were meant to play super early in the day anyway, so we would have been going on at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're like, fuck, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
And then the rain cleared up and thousands of people poured in and the flash of it was
Camo Guitar Tech. It was fucking hilarious because we're up there going, oh man, this is gonna be fucked, you know. We've been like hyped for this show for months.
Yeah, and I said to myself like, all right,
you flew all the way to Australia for it.
Like I'm starting to drink. Like I don't care what time it is.
Right.
Yeah. But then our guitar tech or stagehand guy Cam, he's come up and he's like, don't fucking worry about it, boys. It's all good. There's metalheads hiding in the trees fucking everywhere.
Waiting.
They're all gonna come out in a minute.
Sure shit.
And we're like, really?
Yeah.
And we're like looking around going, where are these fuckers hiding? And then we've got our back turned to where the crowd was, and we're like, you know, getting plugged in, getting shit set up. And then we flare the intro up, turn around, it's like, it was
awesome.
5,000 people. I'm like, fucking, he was right.
Nice. Would you consider yourselves more hunters or gatherers?
Oh Jesus!
You're a hunter for sure. You're a fucking caveman. I'm a gatherer. I'm a vegetarian. I like growing my fucking little vegetables in the backyard.
Okay. Yeah.
You're total caveman.
I get being primitive all the time.
Exactly. You're just gonna fucking find something and club it over there with a fucking rock.
Yeah.
You are a new color to the crayon box.
I am.
What color would you be and why?
Floral green.
Floral green?
Yeah.
Obnoxious. Loud.
I know that.
Yeah.
And primitive.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it. God, I love making fun of you.
How would you describe the color yellow to somebody who's colorblind?
The color yellow to someone who's colorblind. I never thought of that.
Wow. It's like a mid shade of grey.
That's pretty good.
Right.
I'm just trying to think of. I use Photoshop. If I flip it to grayscale, what's it go?
Gotcha. Yeah, that's way better than anything I could.
A penguin walks into this room right now wearing a sombrero. Why is he here, and what does he have to say?
He's obviously here to party if he's wearing a sombrero.
Fuck yeah.
And Cinco de Mayo was yesterday, right?
Right.
Before yesterday, yeah.
What?
Day late.
I don't even know what that
Really?
is. No.
Australian.
Come on, man. I'm from the fucking.
So I gotta be honest.
Like a little island you're in.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what it is either. I know it's a Mexican holiday, but it probably isn't even. It's probably like an American
It's
holiday.
their Independence. It's their Independence Day.
I know it's a reason to go out and
They
have
just whack on
They just get
sombreros
Just
and.
get hammered. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a reason for me to go out and have.
Right.
Me and the wife went out and got margaritas and bean burritos or something.
That's sort of any reason to fucking have a good time.
Right.
But I don't know what their history is enough to know why their independence is. Of course, it's important to
It's
them,
super
but who they
important.
even
They're
broke free
not trying to
from.
offend
That's
anybody out there,
insane,
right?
man. Yeah, I know we like to do that too. That's fine. But yeah, I worked with this dude named Antonio who was Guatemalan. And one day on Cinco de Mayo, I was like, "Oh, you getting fucked up tonight?" And he got offended by the fact that I suggested that.
That he was Mexican?
Yeah, he's like, "I'm not Mexican." Whatever. Then let all the fucking white people get hammered.
Right, I think. How many pennies do you think would fit in this room?
Alright, which one's penny? That's the 1 cent?
Oh, come
That's
on,
the
man.
1 cent. Yeah,
You've been here 4 weeks already, and you don't got...
Dude.
Yeah, but he pays for everything. I don't see the money. I'm like,
Yeah. Well,
I want this, Todd, pay for that.
Everything's plastic now, so too, I guess you probably don't even know.
That's true too. That's common in merch. I'd say, I don't know, 100 million.
$100 million worth? Or
100 million actual
100 million pennies.
Yeah.
How many slices of pizza you think are consumed in the U.S. each year?
Slices.
Oh, heaps. You got heaps of fat cunts out here.
Fucking heaps.
Let's interrupt you for a second. Is there pizza in Tasmania?
Fuck yeah. In Australia, we make sick ass pizzas.
Yeah.
You got to agree. You've been out there, you've seen it.
So you've been around, you've traveled. You get pizza from New York, you get pizza from Chicago. They're all different. You're not going to be a Chicago pizza fan, right?
Dude, I'm from the Northeast.
Okay, so you're the slicey, greasy,
To me personally, yeah, greasy definitely.
folding it.
That's up to the individual. Me personally, I think that there's no pizza in the world I like better than New Jersey. That's just what I grew up with.
Right, so I'm across the river and I'm going to disagree with you. But are you mopping up the grease on top?
Yeah. No, to get rid of it?
Yeah.
I'm mopping
What?
it up.
No,
Just
okay.
ate before
I know. I've seen people put like napkins on the grease.
Fuck.
No, you're okay. So we got something common there.
Yeah.
Todd wants it like dripping off his elbow.
There you go.
That's when you know it's got enough
Right.
grease.
Yeah.
But Tasmanian pizza is
It's sick.
yeah.
Well, Australia in general, like, we're just a fan of like fucking loading a pizza up, you know. Like Dave's Pizza Joints in Melbourne. They're like the shit's like this thick with toppings.
Yeah, but you're into all the topping stuff?
Fuck yeah.
I think I'm more of a traditionalist, like cheese pizza, maybe some red pepper flakes or something.
Yeah. I don't mind that. I'm pretty into that. But
I do love that too. There's always room for like a classic plain slice.
Yes.
yeah.
But I get the gourmet shit.
You know, my
too,
kids are
because
like
it's fun,
loaded up with sausage and loaded up with...
Yeah.
That's good, but that's not pizza to me. I want to enjoy a pizza. It's got to be just a cheese greasy pie.
I mean,
It's gotta be greasy.
We agree on the greasy,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
let's be honest. It's gotta suck for me to not be into pizza. You know what I
And
mean?
that's true because I can eat...
Yeah, because you can.
I don't know if I can say this, but I can eat Domino's and
totally.
I can eat Pizza Hut. I don't really seek those out, but those will work in a
That'll
pinch.
suffice.
Right.
Yeah. You can get by with it. But
Yeah.
Okay,
I reckon Domino's is like the shittest pizza though. Out of all of them. I gotta agree. Well, where I'm from anyway.
Yeah, totally.
Because they never put enough cheese on it.
Yeah.
You gotta like
And
ask. You gotta ask for double cheese, and then they fucking charge you like an extra $2 or something.
It just seems so.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. But we never got to the actual question here. So how many slices? Yeah.
Oh.
We got totally sidetracked by Tasmanian pizza,
Slices.
which I'm still not thinking is as good as New York, but
New York's New York.
maybe better than Jersey pizza, but not.
Oh, come on. You're gonna bring that fucking caveman out here.
There's a theme going on here. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
How many slices? Do you actually know the answer?
I don't know the answer.
Yeah, it would be. There's 325 million people that live in America,
Oh, you can actually math it up.
and they probably all eat pizza every single fucking day. So I'd say make it a couple slices each, make it 1 billion.
If you could be any animal in the world, what would you be?
I don't know what I'd be. Told it'd be something that's
You're not
fucking.
gonna be a Tasmanian devil or anything, are you?
Fuck no.
Is that a thing, by the way? Because I don't even know. Is that a real
What do you
thing?
mean, is that a thing?
Those are real.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Do you like see them run around?
No, I've only ever seen a live one in the wild once, and that was right near our house.
Are they big?
They're small.
Like, they're like a fucking. They're about the size of like your dog, like Gator, but fatter, and they're fucking fast, though.
Aggressive?
Nah,
No.
they sound fucking gnarly though.
Yeah, I think they
that's
have
what fucks them up.
Their reputation because they're the only carnivorous marsupial.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So they're like amongst that family of like wombats and kangaroos.
Because I mean, I've seen wombats
They eat
and I've
meat
seen
exclusively.
pictures of
Yeah.
those, but in books, but I've never like seen them in a zoo or anywhere.
Nah.
They
But,
look kind of cuddly, but you could tell that they've got like the ability to, you know.
well, they can just jump straight through a bun.
Right. Yeah.
Really?
Easy. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Their bite strength's like insane.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
So do they like run and take people's cats and dogs and stuff in the backyards?
no, like they're literally scavengers. They'll only like shit that's
just
already
dead
dead.
stuff. Gotcha.
Yeah. They just sound fucking gnarly. We get them on the other side of the like. I live halfway down a gully, like I'm in a bush area, and you hear them some nights. It's like,
Really?
Yeah. They
Interesting.
sound savage. But yeah.
It's pretty cool that there's shit in the world that's only in that
Yeah.
one location.
Yeah, that's
you know?
all the-
That's rad.
That's pretty wild.
We actually adopted one because they're endangered and they're getting like wiped out by these facial tumor things. And so we actually put on a show, raised a shitload of money, and we paid for like a Tasmanian devil for a whole year in the like repopulation program. We
Interesting.
named him
How fucking cool is
Psycroptic.
that? Yeah.
That's really cool.
So we're making our grilled cheese with the brie, the raspberries, the chocolate.
He's doing all the work. This is just like the RV. Pat does all the cooking. I'll just.
I haven't been on this tour.
Yeah.
Dave's
Dave's
been the
been
slow cooker master. I was
Still.
last time. I don't know what it is when I get a fucking aerosol can. I just want to light. It's the fucking bush rat in me. So we'll spray her up.
Bush rat.
Bush rat. Look at that.
Perfect.
Nice even strokes.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the
yeah.
way it's done. Alright. Get over here, Todd, and give me a hand.
We need.
Alright. I don't fucking know.
Oh, how? I mean,
Slice this shit up, yeah.
Do it like cake style.
Bread. Fuck yeah. Get it thick. Come on. That's a winky slice.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but you want that to melt evenly, so I'm gonna make thin slices.
Alright.
And you can just stack them up.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I'm slicing these joints. I'm trying to make them even. Brie's pretty soft. And I figure the thinner you go, the more evenly your melt will distribute.
See, the way I usually do it, I have
Let's do this.
my kids whinge at me when I make them like toasted cheese sandwiches because I cut the fucking cheddar like that thick.
Thick,
I want
yeah.
that shit like dripping out the sides.
It's gonna be fucking mega satanic.
Yeah,
Just give
it
a second.
is.
Yeah. You know
Huh?
what I mean? So I'm putting these joints opposing each other.
Oh, to try and get an even spread.
Yeah,
Fucking
fuck
hell,
yeah.
Todd's that.
No.
You know what you're doing.
You're gonna be on the raspberry and chocolate bit. I'll stay on the cheese. Listen,
fuck's that?
he's backseat driving me. I'm already fucking sweating. Now everything's a big deal, you know.
You gonna yell at me?
This fucking guy every day. It's like a contest to see who can get me to fucking have a heart attack. So this guy right here. This is like Rachel Ray.
It's Shay.
She's some fucking American broad. You guys see
Oh, come on! I'm fucking not even from here.
There's a cultural difference.
There is a cultural difference.
You're killing me.
I'm more of a Jamie Oliver guy. Alright, I'm gonna get some raspberries.
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 Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Look at this guy go.
Look at this. What we're gonna do here, I'm gonna
see?
try and get all fancy with this shit. Look at that. One raspberry for each little piece of
Yeah,
cheese.
that actually looks pretty proper.
It does. Looks like I know what I'm doing. It's all about the presentation.
It's all about the harmony.
The harmony.
The harmony.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Look at it. Bam. Oh, that one's a nice soft one. That'll like explode in your mouth. Yeah, look at this. I'm fucking pro as. Yeah, I'm very modest too. Oh, look at this. Fine sprinkling. How much chocolate do we want in this? I reckon not too much.
I reckon not too much either.
Don't want to overpower the flavours, you know. Oh, look at that. That one's a bit more chocolatey. That fucked up one's for you, Stan.
Top left.
Yeah, I'm going to put more chocolate in. I'm going to fatten you up.
Alright.
Come on, you put the tops on them, Todd.
Alright, we're doing
I don't want you to feel left out here.
Bam.
Oh yeah, get that on. So we'll cook that for a bit.
I got all your chips. Your chips ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? It starts to melt. It'll all kind of adhere together. When you flip it, it'll be like a one piece, you know?
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
You watch.
Sick.
Alright, we're gonna flip these joints. I'm just guessing on how well done they are on the other side.
Bam.
Wow.
Fuck, that is perfect.
It's actually pretty proper. Let's see if I can get that
Look at this.
technique.
Oh, fuck.
We'll save it. We'll save it.
Careful. Come on, you can get that.
Wham! Not the band wham.
That's sick though.
Once the bottoms get to be like the tops, I hope that the guts are melted enough to where these sandwiches are perfect. A little pressure.
Get the pressure down.
Under pressure. Some manual pressure.
Raven's Queen. What a band.
It's on fire right now. Because like my fucking ADD is contagious somehow. We've also been on this Tourette's kick real hard. We've been noticing that we all have a form of it.
Random shit coming out of their mouth.
For sure.
I think you're the worst with it though, which is.
Well, I think I'm the best with it.
Yeah, that's probably the way to look at it. All right, in my house though, me and my wife Kate, we drive our kids nuts because they'll say something and it'll be like the line out of a song, and next thing we'll just both break into the song, and the kids are like, "Why do you guys always do that? You always start making a song out of everything," because it's
just fucking sick. Obviously.
Yeah.
Man.
It's best when they've got their friends around. You can be like embarrassing.
Oh, I would imagine that's a fun activity to embarrass your kids. Should I flip them as I go? Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Big reveal.
Whoa. Look at that raspberry on the bottom of that.
Let's have a look at this guy. Same.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Oh, we didn't get
Perfect.
We didn't get the raspberry shit coming out of that one.
I just want to make sure I have the right surface tension on this joint.
Let's have a look.
Look at this guy.
Whoa. Fuck.
That's pretty sick.
Look at the presentation.
Look at that visual.
Come on, let's see if you can get them all that.
I like
The placement of everything in there is like fucking amazing.
Wow.
Heat right up. Start smoking. We don't want to set off no smoke alarms, do we? Whoa.
Beautiful.
Guys, this looks pretty fantastic. Your presentation totally knocks it out of the park.
Thank you.
Let's see what we got here. How about a
Have a go.
cheers?
Cheers. Bam.
Fuck
Cheers.
yeah. Cheers.
Have a go.
That's real sick.
Oh my god,
It's excellent.
dude! Holy cow!
I would have never thought to put these together.
I never would have thought. And like I told you before, I don't even really like Brie cheese, so this is pretty surprising for me. So at any rate, I want to thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you for having
Appreciate
me.
you stopping by. Good luck with the rest of the tour.
Cheers.
And thanks for watching.
Cheers, guys.